I think I'm here. I think my hair is doing something funny. All right, let's find us. There we are. All right, we're going to get the link out. Oh, no, 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 no. Nope, nope, nope. Don't need to hear that. What's today? Friday? Yay, it's Friday. Friday. All right, let's go to our page. And we'll put the link up there too. So today is Friday, the 15th of August, with our prompt of a hippie sunshine girl fairy, which I don't think I'm going to do a fairy, but I don't know yet. Haven't got that far. All right. Sharing, caring. I don't think the light's very good, but I'm in a hotel with bad light, so apologies. I think if I put this here, possibly, see what I could do to fix this. Is that better? I mean, it's just not going to be great. It's not going to be great. Sorry. We'll make it work. Good morning, Valerie. I'm in Willits, California, in a not very exciting hotel that's clean, so it's not bad. It's just nothing to write home about, except their continental breakfast was something to write to them about. Not very good. Luckily, I had really good pizza last night, so I had that left over, so I'm having pizza after I'm done here for breakfast. Cold pizza, what's better? Good morning, Pamela and Susie. So it is 8 o'clock, and at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is 9 a.m. my time, 11 a.m. Central Time, and 12 noon East Coast Time, everything goes on sale for the Adornit sale. I have been given permission to share what the sale looks like with you guys. Let me see if I can do this with the phone. All right. So the way you would access it is Adornit. Look, there I am. Hi. 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 How can I see me? There I am. Hi. Good morning. Okay. Adornit.com. And we're going to go to their website. There it is. So there's still the sale up here that says shop the sale. But if you go over here to more, do you see that little thing here that says more? If you click on Lindsay, it should open, it does, to everything Lindsay. And then so far they have most of their things up. I believe that everything is priced at a sale price. Let's look and see. Like the Doodly Do book is $12.50, which means that it should be $25, but I sell it for $20. So don't buy it from me right now. Buy it from Adornit. The combination workbook. Oh, that's a kit. That's cool. So like you can get this whole kit for $35 and it would have normally been $70. So I think they have their sale prices up. What else is good here? I thought I saw paper packs. So if it was me, I would buy this because this was my favorite paper pack. This black and white pack is $14. And normally it was, I thought it was $35. So that may be a little bit better, but they have every color group of the paper packs on sale. This one is $6 for just the blues. Whoops, sorry. It's very slow here. This one has got rainbows and purples, and it's $6. Oh, this one is all vellum. That's why it was $14. This is all vellum. Whoa, hang on. That's super cool. Those are all vellum papers. I'd buy that, which I probably will. There's this one, which is regular paper, $6. That's awesome. So that's a good deal. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, the holiday kits, the Christmas kits are on sale for $10. All the lettering and doodling paper pads and stuff. Oh, the fabric is still on sale for $8 a yard. Coloring, oh, pencils are on sale. Oh, the stamps, you can buy the stamps just one at a time if you want. So this one for the Sunshine Girls for January is $14. Not sure that's a sale price, however. And then, no way, they have washi tape. That's the, you can buy a whole set of the washi tape. That's a great deal. Look at the washi tape. $16 for a set of 8. Whoever can do the math could figure that out, but I can't. But they haven't been doing the washi tape for a long time. So I would buy, in fact, I think I will buy. This one has all of it in it, a set of 16, no, set of 13 for $26. So you get all of those washi tapes. I'll share the link for these later because I bet you guys are going to want those. All right. So that is the Adornit sale. She's still adding a couple things. So if you wait until 10 o'clock, all the sale prices will be up there and all the new stuff that she's going to add will be there. So if anybody missed out on washi tape from me, and if anybody missed out on paper packs, those are a good deal. Oh, Palma says those are $2 a roll for washi tapes. That's a great deal. Okay. I'm sorry that the video is not very good here today because it's just a bad hotel room. That's all. So we are at August, in the month of August, and it's Sunshine Girls Month. Today we are doing a hippie fairy. And I got to tell you what is so funny to me. I just have a journal bag here to put my journal in so it doesn't get messed up when I take it places, like to the ocean. I'll tell you what's so funny in a minute. So this is what we did yesterday. We did what turned out to be a princess fairy, but it's a Sunshine Girls Know How to Turn a Frown Upside Down. Because, can't have a sad sunshine girl. And then here we are today. So I'm going to grab one of these. I'm going to grab one of these and put the book away for a sec. And then I want to show you something. So this is what I was going to base my sunshine girl on. Do you see her? Or can you see her? This sticker that's on my cover of my, that holds my laptop. Somebody gave me this where I worked at Ben Franklin before, my friend Jeannie. And can you see the girl? She has one of those leather purses, great bell bottoms, a cool shirt, beads, a great headband. And she's doing a peace sign, which I'm not sure I can do, but. Okay, so now look at this. Now, wait. This is like ironically cool. Hang on. This is Kevin's Sunshine Girl. I bet Kevin had this sticker because here's his, right? Here's my sticker. Here's his. Here's my sticker. I mean, it's so close. It's crazy. He had to have my sticker. Kevin, are you here? Did you have that same sticker? Because that's what I'm copying, Kevin's and my sticker. Had to be the same girl. Okay. And we're going to just do our, why do I keep dropping brushes today? I'm sorry. Ugh, they're all dropping. This table is like so tiny. Okay, so our tagline today is, this looks really crooked. It is crooked, and I don't bring a scissors. Oh. Sunshine Girls, we're going to start with. Why didn't I bring a scissors? Because I wasn't planning on cutting anything. I may have to do this later because I can't have it crooked in the book. It's really crooked. Sunshine Girls are all about peace and love. Okay, so there's our tagline. I'm sorry again about the bad lighting. There's nothing I can do about it. Absolutely nothing. All right, well, anyway, that's what my tagline is going to say. Then we're going to do our girl. Uh, 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 uh. I'm thinking that I want, and I'm not sure if I can do it. I'm working on my card peaks for Journal Play Day. I wonder if I can. I think I can. As long as these aren't crooked. I want a square here because I really like that oval shape that we did yesterday. So we'll do this square. All right. And then we're going to put our girl in the square, although this is really crooked here. Oh, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to bring the camera down, though. And I wish I could get it better. Oh, there, maybe that's better. Well, once my hand goes over it, you've got a bad shadow here. Nothing I can do. So there's our girl's head. She's going to wear this bandana. Well, I don't know if I want her to have a bandana. Let's maybe do flowers in her hair. Daisy flowers. Maybe we'll put them on a bandana. And we'll put the knot right there for the bandana. And then she's definitely going to have straight hair parted right down the middle. Because my hair was beyond straight back in the day. Okay. Then we're going to give her a neck. And she's going to have a choker. We did a choker yesterday, but this girl's going to get one also. A choker. And then she's got to have her hippie jacket. Kind of like bell-bottom pants, but in a jacket form. Hi, Veronica. 4 new great-grandchildren? Wow. We're going to give her her peace sign t-shirt here. And then she's going to get lots of beads. Love beads, you know. We'll make that peace sign part of her beads. And we'll do a longer one here. Lots of beads. All right, and then her pants are definitely hippie pants. It looks like she's got short legs, but not much else I can do here. And we're going to do those Birkenstock things. Or Jesus sandals. Isn't that what we used to call those? Jesus sandals. People used to make so much fun of me wearing my Birkenstocks, and now they're all the rage. Do you remember cutting your jeans and making them into a skirt? I do. Shari says, I had my mom iron my hair. Linda says, I wanted straight hair so bad. Sometimes I still do. I used to iron it. Oh, God. Carmen says, I still iron my hair most days. Wow. All right, so I'm going to try, and I'm not sure I can do this, but I'm going to try to make her arm here. Going up, that's her elbowy. And this is her hand. Here's her peace sign part. It's a heart, and then two fingers coming down like this. Well, it certainly doesn't look like a hand, but we'll leave it anyway. Let's see if I can fix that. That's embarrassing. So her arm is like this. I wish I could draw people better. And then she has hippie bracelets on. And then this hand goes kind of like this. And her thumb gets hidden behind her two fingers that are the peace sign. And then these two fingers come down like this. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not horrible. Huh. And then the back of her shirt goes like that, I guess. I don't know. Kind of like this. It's kind of ruffled in her arm there. And these have a bow. And then this comes down like this. And her other arm, we're going to hide it. So I don't need it out. And then let's see if I can do this bag because it's so cute. Hmm. Did everybody have one of these bags? They had a buckle. We made them. We had leather class in art, and I remember making one of these bags. Oh, I wish I was home. I would show you my Bible cover that I made in high school when I was in Young Life. Well, that's not the best, but you know, it is going to work. There's her shoulder bag. But my hair is going to come down way low. All right, so that's a beginning. It's not as good as Kevin's, and it's not as good as my sticker, but it is the best I can do. The thumb comes in front, almost touching the two fingers. Yeah, that's what I fixed it to be here. We'll see. Hopefully, I fixed it. When I was on the Gong Show, because I was on the Gong Show for anybody who didn't know that, I went to the local florist, which was EG's in La Cañada, and I ordered a flower headband like this that I wore on the Gong Show. And man, I looked for that picture. I thought I had one in my phone, but it was probably my old phone. I do not have a picture of me from the Gong Show, but I looked crazy. Oh, I'll show you my Bible cover someday. You guys remind me. I'm not home, so I can't show you now. Carla says, I had a friend in junior high that ironed her hair. She wanted to look like Cher. Veronica says, how did you get a picture of me in my younger days? I don't know, Veronica. Anyway, I ordered a flower headband thing like this with daisies from E.G.'s florist. It cost $1 billion probably back in the day, but I wanted to have a daisy, headband type thing, and I did. We need round glasses, round hippie John Lennon glasses. Wow, crazy look at me. Anyway, I found a picture of me with bangs, and my bangs were so thick and straight. And I don't have bangs like that anymore, and I wish I did. Well, my girl is not as perfect as Kevin's. I told Kevin I'm going to retire soon, and I'm going to pass the baton to him, and he can start doing these classes in the morning. I don't think he has time because he's a pastor. I don't think that's going to work out real well. But that's what I said yesterday. I don't think he's here today. That's why he did his hippie girl yesterday and posted her yesterday. Man, I sure remember these chokers. My face is definitely weird looking in this. Yeah, I'm going to put fringe on her too. The sticker that I have does not have fringe. I wore a lot of coral necklaces. In the pictures that I posted of myself yesterday, I had a coral necklace in the picture. There's my peace sign. And I wore a lot of turquoise jewelry, a lot. Like I had bracelets on my arms usually every day, all the way up to my elbows, because we spent a lot of time in the Navajo Nations areas. But I'd wear whatever. And I wore a lot of these juniper berry necklaces from the Navajo Nation. My hair and my eyeballs look crazy. See if I can do a bigger rim around my glasses, maybe. Still look crazy. That's all right. It is what it is. Yes, Terry, he's very talented. Kevin is a guy. I asked him one time if he was a girl named Kevin, and I felt really embarrassed and bad that I asked that question, but I did. I did ask it. But yeah, he's a boy. And he's a pastor, a youth pastor? I can't remember. If he was here, he would tell you what he is, but I can't remember. Well, my purse got definitely a very strange shape. Glasses need, I have a band across the nose, but I don't have a nose. So that's all right. This is already turning out to be one of my not favorite cards. Here's the shoulder strap on the bag. And here's my bell bottom shirt sleeve. Here's the other shoulder strap. All right. Well, let's just botch this part up too over here. I think it's because we have to leave today to head over to the beach, and I'm kind of going quick. But it's okay. I wouldn't put the eyes and make it look like sunglasses. Oh well. Thank you, Carmen. Good suggestion. What do I do with the eyes? They're already there. Well, I did kind of do the peace sign part, which is good. That's a good thing. Her sleeve is crazy. I'm glad you guys are here helping me draw. Because God only knows what I would do without that help. I definitely want her in a shirt here, not bare chested. All right. I loved my bell bottoms. I've tried to buy, there are bell bottoms now again that are pretty popular, I guess. I've tried to buy them, but you'd have to shorten them so much that they wouldn't look like bell bottoms by the time I was done. They're so long. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I remember taking my pants and making them into a skirt. So I think I'm going to make this a skirt. Just cover the bottom there. In fact, I think I have a pair of jeans in my sewing closet that I started making into a skirt, and I don't think I ever finished it. But they're probably a size 10 or something, and I certainly wouldn't be able to fit into them now if I did make it a skirt. All right. We're going to try to fix this and make it a little straighter. Not very straight today. Let's erase. I wonder if I could do this. I wonder if I could make them look like glasses. Well, the eyeball is still showing. I've really botched up her glasses. But it's okay. It is what it is. That's not so bad now. Oh, I just smeared them. Darn it. This table's going to just shake. But I smeared her glasses all across her face because I didn't wait long enough. Nothing that we can't try to fix. I don't think I brought a white pen. I did not bring a white pen. Lord have mercy. Oh, well. All right, so we said we were going to give this fringe. I think my husband, honey, do you still have your vest with the fringe on it?
No.
No? Thought he still had a vest with fringe on it, but I guess not. I do like her Jesus sandals a lot. I can't even tell you how much slack I took in high school for wearing Birkenstocks. And it just kills me now that they're $130 a pair, and they're like all the rage with the in crowd. They all want Birkenstocks. So funny. She's got Flower Power stickers on her shirt. Let's see if I can fix her face. I don't think I can. Oh well. It is what it is. She just has a nice bridge across her nose now. Gonna make my shirt match my hair. Can't put it over here because that is part of the other sleeve. I guess I could. So tomorrow, I don't know if you guys, any of you were here last year when my husband and I went to this place where we're going this year. And last year, I got to share a video with you all from, like, I'll show you the ocean in the morning. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be super cool. We're making this a skirt. And the lighting will be much better. The lighting in here just is awful. And today, I don't know where we're going yet. We haven't figured out what direction we're going to the beach. If we're going directly to the beach, or if we're going to take the long route, which takes us through this super amazing valley of redwood trees. But I don't know that we've decided yet. Okay, well, I used to make, I think we talked about the Navajo skirts that are the ribbon skirts that they wear in the powwows and for dancing and stuff. I used to sew ribbons on the bottom of my jeans, like satin ribbons. They were so fancy. I was so fancy. Wanted my hair to be a little longer. I think I'm just going to leave my bell-bottom skirt denim. Let's color her. Your girl looks like a girl I went to high school with, especially her face. Well, that would have been me in high school, so. First thing I got to do is try to make a pink because I don't have any pink. And I also don't have any white because I brought only my tiny paint palette. Well, I guess that works. They're a little bright. So I went to a school with a girl who follows me here, so I don't think she would mind if I tell this story. Her name was Anna. I'm not going to tell you her last name. And we're still friends. And in high school, she used to dress not like this, more skirts. We wore more skirts in the early 70s, I guess. And then we wore a lot of jeans with Loa hiking boots. If anybody knows what Loa Scout hiking boots are, we wore 501 Levi's with Loa hiking boots and white t-shirts. We looked like James Dean gone wrong or something. We looked like we were ready to fight at any given moment. Anyway, Anna used to carry around a satchel. I learned that word from her. Do you know what a satchel is? It was like a little basket bag thing. And I can't even tell you why they allowed her to do this in school, but they did. She carried around this satchel with her two dogs in it. She had two little wiener dogs, and they would allow her to bring these dogs to school, Frida and Heinz. And honestly, I don't even know if they knew that she had the dogs in her bag, but she did. And we would sit out on the grass, um, and the dogs would just run around. And then she'd go to class and they'd be in her bag. It was hysterical. And Anna, I did not have a pack of Marlboros rolled up in my sleeve. Thank you very much. No cigarettes for this girl. Um, anyway, after school, Anna would go to Pasadena, you know where the Rose Bowl is, and she would work with Dr. Demento. Do you know who Dr. Demento is? Anybody here? Um, she was in the Dr. Demento universe. She was Anna Banana, if you ever listened to Dr. Demento. That was her thing in the Dr. Demento universe. She was Anna Banana, but at school she was just Anna. And then years later, when I put on this amazing arts and crafts festival in our town, we got Dr. Demento to come to the arts and crafts festival because of my friend Anna Banana. She helped me get him to come to the, like, he was our MC for the day. Or I don't know what you call it, but that's what I would call it. My purse was like this, but with tooled leather. Was really cool. Where you use the little punches to make the decorations in the purse. That's how my Bible cover looks. I'll show you someday. It's one of my prized possessions. I also made a tooled leather belt that says Joni Mitchell. And I want to say that it's like a size 20 something waist, and it'll never, ever, ever go on my body again. Never, ever. Did I say never, ever enough? Because it is certainly not going on my body ever again. Oops, I got a hair here. Let's give it leather straps. Carmen says he was on a lot of stations all over. Yeah, Dr. Demento was pretty popular. He played music like Spike Jones and They're Coming to Take Me Away, ha ha, ho ho, to the funny farm. You know that music? And then he had people talking in his show. He was just pretty cool. I liked him. We've had this conversation, but I also listened to the Young Marquis and Elliot Mintz. Elliot Mintz did a Friday night show called Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club because he was good friends with the Beatles. And you'd like, if you were me and you didn't have any friends in high school, you'd sit home on Friday night and cry. And then at like 10 o'clock at night, Elliot Mintz would come on and he'd be your friend. And you would call in and say why you were sad on a Friday night hanging out home alone. That might have just been in Southern California, but I thought he was syndicated all over the country. I could be wrong. Elliot Mintz. He was with John and Yoko when they did their famous laying in the bed segment in Make Love Not War thing. I'm pretty sure that was him. Sometimes I make these things up and I think they're truth, but I'm not sure anymore. Lindsay, can you lower your girl? How about if I raise my camera? Is that better? It's just the lighting in here is so bad. Sorry. My mom made me a poncho that I wore all the time, Tina says. Yep. My mom made me ponchos, and then I made them myself as I got older. What my mom made me most of is in one of those photos that I posted last night, yesterday, whatever. She would crochet me floppy hats. I was the queen of floppy hats. And then I think I told this story that my mom started working in the office at school because I was ditching class too much. I mean, every day, all day, I was ditching class. Not too much, pretty much just all the time. And so then my mom started working in the office, so I would stop forging my mom's name. Hello, that's how I got good at lettering. Um, but then she got really busy in the office and people liked having her there and she got doing other work. So I was able to continue to ditch and get bad grades in high school. And then when I went on to college, I got good grades and everything changed. Thank you very much for being interested in what it is you're doing. In high school, it seemed like a waste to me and my friends. We did not like high school too much. But in college, I was on the dean's list. Crazy, right? From D's and F's and C's to straight A's. Ridiculous. Good morning, Grandma Sandy. Anyway, it's funny that my mom was trying to keep an eye on me when I was in high school, but guess who was the bad one? My brother. And he didn't even have to ditch school because he was a Mensa student. Do you know what that is? Chris Christopherson was Mensa, where they're just super smart. And he was so smart that he got into major trouble as a kid because they should have put him in a fancy school or something for bright children. I don't know. They didn't. Hi, Carlene. Carlene, are our grandchildren going to school together at Bowman? I think your grandson is. In which case, we will see each other at grandparent teacher nights, which they don't have. But Carlene, were you a bad girl in high school? Kind of figured you were with all your motorcycleness. Okay, there's our fringe vest. Cute. I don't know what color to make this jacket. Let's see what color it is on my sticker. It's kind of several colors. Oh, there's no rainbow. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. Denise says, I was in a bad girl. I just like bad boys. I think what you meant was, I was not a bad girl. I just like bad boys. Oh my gosh. So many boys in high school that I liked that gave me not the time of day. In fact, my girlfriend Catherine and I and my friend Katie, we were kind of a gang. Um, and we would leave notes on all the boys' cars that we liked. I guess that's where my note writing came from. And one time we decided to leave a note on this guy's car uh, at his house. I'll just tell you. I mean, what kind of trouble could I get in now? His name was Bob Schneidewind. I kid you not. And if you know Bob, that was me on that orange Camaro. We left him a note at his house. We tracked him down, and his mom came out, and we were kind of in trouble, but did we care? Not really, because he was cute. It didn't get us anywhere. It probably got us further away from where we wanted to be, but we all liked him. He was super cute. But we left lots of notes on guys' cars. Okay, well, she's getting pretty colorful. Her yellow t-shirt. Tina says, I had a scholarship, but my mom and dad wanted me to go to work, get married, and leave. And I think that's what you did, right, Tina? You didn't use your scholarship? I did not have a scholarship, but I did get accepted to two schools that I did not go to. One was California College of the Arts and Crafts in Oakland, California. And honestly, if I could go back to school, I would probably like to go to school there. I would have loved to go to school there, but I was too chicken to leave home. And then I got accepted to some school in Boulder, Colorado, whatever school that was. I think it was also an art school, but I could be wrong. So then I did go to school in Pasadena at the Art Center School of Design for like a day. Not really, for the summer. And then I quit. Decided to open my own store, which was a much better plan. This girl is pretty colorful. I don't have a heat tool either, so I can't blow dry anything. And then I went to business school. That was way better. And in between art school and business school, I did a session, or what do you call it, a year of school to become early childhood education. And that's when you had to go into the classroom. Oh my gosh, I just remembered my teachers' names. I was at the La Cañada Presbyterian Church with Mr. Dan and Miss Athena. I couldn't have told you that yesterday, but oh, there's hair on the top of my head. Um, but today I remembered their names. Isn't that weird? Mr. Dan and Miss Athena, and they were so nice and they had so much patience, and I did not. I was like, I don't have patience for these parents. I don't have patience for these children. I'm done with early childhood education. And so I quit. How long did you have your store? 30. How long did we have the store, honey? 32 years? 30 something years? I think it was 32 years. It was a long time. It's still there, the paper rabbit. If you ever want to buy stuff from the paper rabbit, that's stuff like we used to do that you paint on things, you can go to the paperrabbitmontrose.com. You can buy things from the paper rabbit. All right. Almost done here, kids. What time is it? Oh, I still have time. I did good today. Huh. That's kind of weird. My friend Val and I would save toilet paper in her trunk, and when we had enough, we would toilet paper boys' houses we liked. Jennifer, we could have been best friends. Linda says, do you think he is fat and bald now? Yeah, that happened to one of my high school crushes. I'm still friends with a lot of those people on Facebook, and it is so much fun to see the boys look crazy. Next year's our 50th high school reunion. I don't think I want to go, but it is a possibility. I did want to go to the 10-year and the 25-year reunion because I was like the girl voted to macrame the entire Southern California area. And then I became a successful business person. So I wanted to go and shove that in everybody's faces that voted me to be the macrame queen. All right. Well, I like her. I don't have white, so she's going to have to wait to get detail till I get home. I'm so sad I don't have white. I might have to find an art store and buy a white Posca. Okay, ready? I'm going to turn her upside down and hope for the best. Well, let's see. Where's a pencil? Okay, well, I'm going for a rainbow. Arlene, you were living my dream. Arlene went to a Catholic girls' high school. No fun clothes, no boys, no fun. Did get into University of Miami. Lots of boys there. Atta girl. Palma says, do you think the pens in the Adornit sale are old? Um, Palma, I cannot tell a line, so I'm going to say they are maybe old. She maybe brought in some pens. Honestly, I don't know the answer to that. I'm going to plead the fifth. My rainbow is definitely crooked. I was just telling my mother-in-law yesterday because I have tinnitus in my ears, and she was sitting in the front seat of the car driving here, and I was in the back seat, and she talks very softly to begin with anyway. And I kept trying to tell her, I have tinnitus. I can't hear you. You have to talk louder. And then she did not ask, but I decided to tell her why I had tinnitus. And I have tinnitus because this boy from high school wasn't my boyfriend, really. We just danced together at the Friday night football games. Did you guys have Friday night football games? We lived for those, not for the football. I still don't know how to play football. Um, but he and I would go to the dances, and there would be bands there. All the, boys that played music played in the bands at the football games on Friday night. And anyway, his name was Mark, and he was deaf. And so, in order to dance together, we had to stand right next to the big speakers. Kathy, you went to an all-girls Catholic college? Holy cow. Terry got the prize for the most kids at your 30th reunion. And then she never went back. Atta girl. Um, anyway, we danced right next to the speakers so that he could feel the vibrations and we could dance. Well, not being the sharpest tool in the shed, I didn't think maybe this would make me deaf someday. But I think it was a combination of that and then becoming a groupie for a lot of bands. And I would get as close as I could to the stage back in the day. And so tinnitus now. It's no fun. I'm glad I got the rainbow in here. Even if it is a little not so arky. It's not a very good arc. But it does the trick. Looks like a rainbow, right? Tastes like a rainbow. And Mark, they used to call him, he was a really big guy. And because he was deaf, everybody made fun of him. What can I do to this background? Hang on, I gotta look at my colors here. I don't have a lot of choices. I think I'm going with that weird blue color. Anyhow, the kids called him McGilla Gorilla. I seem to be friends with all the kids that were like outcasts because I was a pretty big outcast in high school, whereas my husband was the cool guy in high school. All the girls loved him. Doesn't matter. I got him. He's mine. None of those girls got him. He wasn't the jock. Well, kind of. Were you a jock, honey? Not really a jock. He's not answering. He's reading. He wasn't the jock in high school, but he was into sports. Anyway. So, yeah, I was friends with we were the misfits. We were the land of misfit toys. Well, that really bled. That purple really ran. And because I don't have a heat tool here, I can't really fix it. So I'll have to do something later. I didn't bring a lot of supplies. I kind of like it though. Okay, I think we'll give her some ground. Carmen says, I have never been to any of my high school reunions, but now they meet every year and have a blast. I follow only a few friends on Facebook, and from pictures it looks like fun, but I can't fly, so most likely won't attend. Susie, you have tinnitus also? It does drive you nuts. Do you keep the TV on and I keep everything on. Like my mother-in-law said she unplugged or turned off her refrigerator in her room yesterday, in her hotel room, because the noise was driving her nuts at night. And I'm like, that's what I like is noise. Because if I have noise in the background, then my tinnitus doesn't feel so awful. Susie, we'll have to chat about tinnitus. My mother-in-law told me that she saw a commercial on TV where there's some medication you can take to get rid of it. Well, I'm on enough medications. I don't need anything else. All right, well, I think I'm going to leave her. Is there a blow dryer here? Yeah, I'm going to blow dry this really quick. You guys are on your own for a sec. Where's the sale flyer? Give me a second. I'll put this back so you can look at that your sale starts today. Okay, sorry. Does the hotel room have a blow dryer in the restroom? Yeah, I just used it, Carol. Thank you. But I don't have any white, and most of the detail I want to do would be white. But we can do some in black, and then I can go over it in white later. Now I want a denim skirt. This is so cute. We are kind of in the middle of Hippieville, where we're going this weekend. There's a town called Guerneville or Gurneyville, and it's very hippie. I think we would fit right in here, even though my husband's not the hippie I am. I'm more hippie than he is. He's more mountain man, I'm more hippie. I will take pictures of this, you guys, and I will share the pictures, even though it won't be finished. And I don't think I'm going to do my little detail card my tagline, whatever you call it, because I think I want it to say, Sunshine Girls Make Love, Not War. I think I'm going to change it. See, we did this to begin with, but this one's okay. Sunshine Girls are all about peace and love. It's all right. And I think I want to make my peace sign a little bit bolder. The glasses worked out. I do like that. I don't want to outline the rainbow because I want to wait and do that in white. There is an art store where we're going, so maybe they'll have a Posca pen. There are Posca pens on sale with Adornit, I believe. So if I was going to buy stuff from that sale, I would buy the paper packs, any books that you want, because the books are a great deal, the washi tape, and some of the, oh, they have great watercolor pencils. If you've never used Adornit's watercolor pencils, those are good to buy. I don't know what else is there. All the Christmas kits are a great price. I don't think I want to get too much detail in her pants because I want white. All right. I think I'm done. I do like the dots in the background. Not done. I'm not done. I lied. Just going to make these a little dark dots. It's kind of a blue-black color. And then I can take my white and go back in the center of these to lighten it up. Darken it up, then lighten it up. Well, I'm glad that my girl turned out a little different than Kevin's. Although I think we did copy the same sticker to begin with. It's so funny to me. Of all the stickers, all right, done. It's a little dark. Okay, I like her. I don't really want to do this yet. So we'll leave her at that. Oh, wait, I need dots in the center of my daisies. It's the little things. I think she needs some love beads going on in different colors. These are those juniper berries. There's some turquoise on my wrist. All right, well, I don't think I can do anything else now until I want to do some white scrolly work in there. White here, white in her glasses, white stripes on her jeans from Miller's Outpost. Were there Miller's Outpost all over the country? So, not the greatest. Let's do this. See if we can do this. There she is. You can see her better that way, right? So there's her head. I need gray to do a little shadowing, but I didn't bring a gray pen either. All right, you guys. have a great day. I'll talk to you Monday. And you'll get to see the ocean. All right. See you later. Love you guys. Bye. Done. Sorry.
What are you sorry for?
I went over by 3 minutes.
Be sorry?
I'm not sorry.
I'm not
I
sorry.
am not sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. No way. Your mom's probably still getting ready. What's going on here? Hey. What happening? Ah.
I just ripped this band.
Oh no. My band?
Yeah, got caught in the zipper.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Really, I don't want to rip those.
I don't pull that hard. I'm probably okay. I forgot to put my.
That just really sucks.